Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And today I will be telling you the story of my school lockdown. Now you're probably thinking, oh hey, are you Tana Mongoose now? Unfortunately, no, I cannot be the queen herself because she is only the queen of storytelling and I am just a mortal. So, please be prepared for this beautiful story of the lockdown of my school. Okay, so this all happened about, I think I was in 3rd grade. I was about 9 years old or something. And I was doing my thing, I was at school, it was lit, And then I had drama that day. I think it was on a Tuesday. And I went and I did my drama. And I decided I wanted to be a little rebel today, So I called my mom and said, "Hey mom, I wanna stay here for a little while. We have extra drama classes, so I wanna stay for a little while longer, please. Thank you." And she said yes, and what I actually did was I actually just played on the jungle gym for the whole period of the thing, And then I was there and everything, and then I saw my friends, and I was sitting there. Suddenly, I was like sitting at the front of the gate, at the front gate of the school, and I saw 2 cops running into the school, and I thought, oh no, it's nothing. And then I sat there, and then suddenly they started closing the gates, and I started to get a little bit shook, and then suddenly, those things at the schools where they have the morning announcements and then the lady goes on to the microphone and she's all like, "Hello class students, today," that thing. Then the lady came on the thing and she was like, "All students, please go into a classroom. Immediately, please evacuate to a classroom." And then I was not alive. I was dead. And I was running and I saw kids running and I was asking random people, "Hey, what's going on?" They're just like, "You know, I don't know." And I went into a classroom. And then I was sitting there and I saw kids were crying and everything. And then there was a teacher inside of the class. She was a young teacher and she looked shook. She was like, her face was all shook. And she kept saying like, "Kids, please go down onto the desks. Please go down under the desks." And I still didn't know what was going on. Then she like locked the door and she closed all the windows and the blinds. And then I looked outside because there was just this big window. And I looked outside and there were 2 dudes with guns running into the main hall. And when I saw that, oh girl, I was not ready. I was not ready to die at that time. Then I started crying and I saw these 2 guys. They were like running around with guns and they were like talking to each other. I remember one person, he was like bald and I don't know how to say this in a non-racist way. He was a dark skin colored, both of them were, and they had like, one had a pink top and one had an orange top, and no one cares about that. And they were there and they were like talking, and then I saw the 2 police people, and they like arrested them, and they took their guns and they took them away, and it was lit. And then like there were so many kids crying and everything. Even the teacher started crying. Then I called my mom and she was just like, "Okay." She did not care. So yeah, that was that. And then the next day, we were all called to the main hall for a little meeting. Yeah, and some teacher came up and said, "Who was present during yesterday's thing?" And then I was there and I went over there and then there was this weird lady, this police lady, and she was all like, Hello, children. Now, what you saw yesterday, how did that make you feel? And I was in third grade at the time, and there were some other kids with me, and they were all just like, I had pancakes for dinner, and they were not even talking about the thing that happened. And when it was my turn, and I was just like, oh, I don't feel happy, I think I'm scarred for life. And the lady was just like, okay. And yeah, that's the story of my school lockdown. That was lit. That was amazing. That was lit. I love it. I'm living for it. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'm almost at 100 subscribers, and I'm so excited. When I hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna make a nice long stream. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be cute. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And please subscribe and like if you want to. You don't really have to, but I want to. Okay, bye, rats.